The Nations League final between France and Spain is upon us. I'm still in Sevilla and I talked to French journalist Daniel Marques of Canal and I talked to Mario Cuervo, a Spanish journalist who works for Era Futbol Femenino, to give you a little match preview. So obviously France beat Germany 2-1 last Friday. What were some of the takeaways maybe from that game?
I think it was one of the key against Germany, to be efficient on the opportunities that they have. One of the strongest thing about France and what we saw against Germany, also the set pieces again, on one free kick and one penalty. It's one of the main strengths since the beginning of Nations League, even a little bit in the World Cup.
First of all, Mario, do you expect any changes in formation against France?
No, I think it would be the same lineup. I think only the change could be Tera Belleira if he is recover enough, but I think it's not ready for 90 minutes. But the only change I could expect it could be in right wing, because Satenia del Castillo did not perform very well with Netherlands, and could be replaced by Albert Redondo, or could be Eva Navarro as well. But in the different roles, I think could be the same lineup.
For me, maybe the principal be in the midfield, maybe to go back to a more normal starting 11 with maybe a more defensive choice. I was thinking maybe to have a side of Hermandinori, maybe put back Sandy Toliti to have a more defensive side, more conservative to face Spain. Or maybe we'll try to put the same that against Germany, but for me it will be a bit surprising, because it was very unoffensive starting 11. To put Gianni in the midfield is not it's not normality, I will say.
What do you think are some of the threats that France poses for this Spanish side that seems to dominate everything?
France has a lot of players with physical, like Gueyoro, like Henry also, and the right wing with Diani, and in the left wing with Bacha and Karsawi. And I think the only thing that France has to do tonight is to be efficient in his attempts. I think Yanni would be key, like also Les Sommer, but also it's so important to control the game, control Spain, the pole position, and also the movements on Mariona, because I think it's the most important thing in Spain. When Mariona can move around the pitch and can play in different positions, and it's I think it's too difficult to guard, and France have to be keen on Mariona, because he's a player that is unbelievable. The way she plays, the way she moves, the way she plays is an unbelievable player.
France will play on their main forces until there, to have a good block behind, to keep to not concede goals like they managed to do in the Nations League until there. I don't think maybe we concede 2 goals, I think, until there in the Nations League, which is very low. And after that, to play in the counter-attack like they know how to do them with the speed the players we have. Gianni has a lot of speed. Eugenie a little less than some years, but still. Selma Basha on the left side also can be very fast. I think France will play on there. Will let the ball to Spain, let Spain build their game, take the possession, and from there France will start from behind, try to counter-attack. I think the game will be like that. Spain will have the advantage, will build the game, and France will play in counter-attack like they know how to do it. The only thing, and I will tell it again, it's the efficiency, because France a lot of time dominate the game or know how to play in counter-attack, but at this lack of efficiency, who each time at the end cost them a qualification, cost them a semi-final, a final.
I think it's difficult because Spain, like Andres Jonker said after the match, after the Spanish match on Friday, he said Spain have a lot of talent players, have a lot of physical players, have a lot of intelligent players, but also the pressure of Spain performed very well in this game. And I think the most important thing to France is to be strong, to be patient, and also to resist the Spanish. Spain have a lot of players that are really good playing together, like Mariona, Sama Parayuelo, and their movements, I think, are quite difficult to guard.
Of course, the next question would be the flip side of this. What can Spain do in order to beat France?
I think the most important thing is to be concentrated, to be focused on the game, the 90 minutes, because France has a lot of players with different abilities, like speed, like shooting also. I think it's so important to guard Diani, because I think it's the most difficult player in France. She's keen on move. She's very, very, very fast. She's a player that also can help on defense. And I think in the semi-final against Germany, I think she was the best of France. And I think she's the best player of France. Also, Les Sommer is unbelievable player. It's like Mariona. She move around the pitch. She find the solutions for their for her teammates, but also I think the left wing of France is an important thing, because Kalchaoui and Bacha are quite good also. And I think also they are good of defense, but also on offense, and it's difficult to guard them. But Spain has, I think, in this right wing, players like Onabaje, and I don't know if Atenea de Castillo or Barredondo, to control this situation.
I don't know how the team will react if we concede a goal very in the beginning of the game, very early. I don't know how the team will react if we are in capacity to score 2 or 3 goals to this Spain team, which is who like a lot to play, is capable also to concede a lot of goals. We see that in the Nations League against Sweden, against Italy. But I don't know if we will go in a game like that a bit crazy with a lot of goals. More on that if the game goes to, I hope not, but if the game goes to until the shootouts, France is not very good at them on the last year, so I don't think that's a good option for France to wait until there.
Last question, of course. What is your prediction?
I think it will be a tough match, but I will say 2-1 for Spain. I don't know if it would be in the 90 minutes, or it would be an extra time or shooting penalties. I hope also no, but I think Spain will win this Nations League. And I think it will be a tough match because France has a lot of different players, physical players, and also on the bench, Cascarino, Toletti could be important in the second half. But I think Spain will win this title.
The plan of, I think, for Verena will be really the not concede goals, score one on the counter attack, win 1-0, and the trophy will be there.